Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new Gentech PC product showcase video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Asus G55VW. This is the brand new 15-inch version of their gaming laptop series. The 15-inch form factor offers a really good balance between a lot of power but also still gives you pretty good portability. As this is now the newest revision of the laptop series, it includes the brand new 3rd generation Core i7 Ivy Bridge architecture. And it also has the Nvidia 600 series, the GTX660 mobile based on the Kepler architecture. So let's start things off with our traditional unboxing. As you can see, it came double boxed, as all the great laptops do, so this keeps it protected during shipping. This particular model that we're unboxing does include the gaming mouse as well as the backpack to carry the laptop and all its accessories in. These are nice to have ready available right out of the box, that way, especially the bag, you can transport the laptop around without any problems. So once we get to the main box here, this is where we're going to have the laptop and all its accessories. In the center, well protected by both anti-shock and anti-scratch measures, you have the laptop itself. So we're still sticking with that traditional stealth black look. Has a nice slant to it, pretty thin. The G series has been very popular ever since the first iteration, so they've been sticking with that design ever since. And right underneath the laptop area is where we're going to find the battery. The G55 is coming with a 8-cell 5200 milliamp hour battery. And after that we have a small standalone box. This is going to contain our drivers, warranty information, manuals, all that stuff like that. Okay, and over to the right, this is where we're going to find our power adapter and the extension cable that plugs into that. So this is how you can obviously use your laptop under power and charge the battery. And that's going to be everything you'll find inside the box. Okay, now we can start up our tour of the laptop. We have it set up for a 360-degree view here. So as you can see, all the core concepts of the G series are still retained here. We still have that stealth black finish, the rubberized coating, the dual exhaust for CPU and GPU independently, and that stealth fighter look-alike theming. Take note that now the standard display option on this laptop is a matte display, so non-glossy, non-reflective. Here's a quick look at the specs badge. This one comes with 12 gigabytes of memory, 750 gigabyte hard drive, the Core i7-3610 quad mobile, 2-year warranty. Republica Gamers logo is on the palm rest, as well as that rubberized finish. For the touchpad, it's a pretty great size here, and you do have really nice functional left and right clicks independent of each other, not a single rocker switch. And then over here you have your individual stickers, the Windows 7, Core i7, and the GeForce 660 mobile sticker. For the keyboard, they try to go for a really similar to a full desktop layout. It is a low profile chiclet keyboard. It is illuminated by white LEDs. It types really well, but they've tried to bring out the arrow keys as much as possible to kind of bring that away from a grid and make it more independent. And it works really well for gaming like that. Up here above the keyboard, that's where you'll find your power button, your mode selection, and the bezel here has concealed all the speakers. And near the top, above the LCD screen, is where you're going to find the integrated webcam and integrated microphone. This is a 2.0 megapixel webcam. Okay, now we can get into detail and take a look at all the interfaces on the laptop. Starting from the front, You're going to have your status LEDs here to indicate whether you're using your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, whether your hard drive is being accessed. All of that's here with the LED lighting. And you have just one opening. This is for your multi-card reader. As we move over to the right, this is where you're going to find a lot of the interfaces. You have two of the USB 3.0 ports, a connection for HDMI 1.4 spec, and next to that is a mini display port connection. Next to that, a more traditional 15-pin VGA output for using monitors and projectors, the RJ45 for your internet wired connection, and then the DC input port for your power. On the back, just centered there, you have the Republic of Gamers logo and then two huge exhaust fans. One of these is going to be for your GPU and the other is for your CPU, so it's a dual exhaust, dual fan system. And to the left, our interfaces over here, we have the Kingston lock port, two more USB 3.0 ports, the microphone input and headphone output, and then you have your optical drive. This model that we're looking at does have the DVD burner on it, but if you'd like to, you can always upgrade to a Blu-ray drive and we can install that for you. And now here's a 360-degree spin for you with the lid closed, just to give you an idea of what the laptop looks like, also how it's going to fit inside of a bag. Okay, so here is an interesting test for you. This is our surface temperature test. We are running 3D Mark Vantage and using an infrared thermometer to see where the hotspots are on the laptop. As you can see, there aren't really any spikes of temperature on the laptop, and most importantly, the palm rest area where you'd be setting your hands while typing. Those are the areas you want to make sure that the heat is going through the exhaust and not through your hands. And speaking of the exhaust system, here's the temperatures on that. Because this is a dual exhaust system, it gets to separate the heat from the GPU and CPU. So one side obviously runs hotter than the other, and that's the beauty of keeping them separated, so you can have them run only as hot or as fast as they need to. Now that the benchmark has finished, we managed to get a 3D Mark Vantage score of P11,349. Individual scores, the GPU got 9,800 and the CPU got 21,576. Just as a reminder, the hardware used for that benchmark was the Nvidia GTX660M mobile. This one has 2 GB of onboard video RAM. Here's the GPU Z that we were running in the background to monitor everything during the benchmark. And here is the CPU Z showing you the CPU information. It was benched using the Core i7-3610 Quad Mobile. This is 2.3 GHz stock and it goes up to 3.3 GHz with turbo. And over here on MSI Afterburner, this is our thermal information. During the benchmark, the maximum temperature we got was 66 degrees, which is really on the cool side for a GPU. So the cooling system is showing that it works like it's supposed to. Here are some more performance numbers for you. This is the Windows WEI index score. Always determined by the lowest subscore, we get a 5.9 on our hard drives, but everything else is 7.3 or higher. Okay, now let's take a look at the bottom of the laptop. Here in the front, this is an access door. It's really easy to get to for the users. It just needs 2 screws undone and that can come open. Here's where your slots are for your air intake into the laptop. It has 2 main entrances there. And this is where your 8-cell battery gets put into the body. Now once you've removed the access door, they do give you easy access to 2 of the RAM slots and your single hard drive here. But keep in mind that there are actually 4 RAM slots in total for a maximum of 32 GB of system RAM and a mSATA slot, and the user does not have easy access to those others. So it would be highly recommended that if you want to upgrade your RAM or install a device on your mSATA slot, that you have your reseller do that for you so it can be covered under warranty. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the video on the new G55WV. We hope that you found all the information you needed on the product, but always, if you need more information, you can come to our site, gentechpc.com. We have full product specs there. You can take a look at the current pricing and availability. Remember, you can always customize your order to tailor it to exactly what you want. And if you ever need assistance with anything, you can just let us know. We're open during normal business hours by phone and any other time by email. So just let us know what you need and we'll be happy to help you. So once again, this was Gentech PC, and we'll see you guys next time.